From epic battles and outrageous pranks to unforgettable moments that define the show's edgy humor, we've got the best of the best South Park episodes right here. These are the top 10 South Park episodes of all time. And this is nerdsection.com. Number 10, Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita, which lands at number 10 on this list, is a fan favorite episode that brilliantly showcases South Park's knack for blending the absurd with the relatable. In this hilarious installment, Kyle's birthday party at the iconic Mexican restaurant becomes a battleground of friendship and rivalry when Cartman schemes to secure an invitation to the party. With its memorable setting and classic Cartman antics, this episode takes a unique premise, a restaurant with a vast array of over-the-top attractions, and turns it into a comedic goldmine. The chaotic adventure through Casa Bonita is a testament to the show's ability to transform mundane scenarios into laugh-out-loud moments. What makes Casa Bonita stand out is its perfect blend of nostalgia and satire. The episode not only pokes fun at the concept of themed dining experiences, but also digs into Cartman's over-the-top desperation and manipulative nature. This balance of sharp wit and exaggerated scenarios keeps the audience engaged and entertained, making it one of those episodes that perfectly encapsulates what South Park does best. Whether it's the dramatic cliff diving or the fake Mexican food, Casa Bonita remains a standout example of how the show turns everyday situations into unforgettable comedic experiences. Number 9, Tonsil Trouble. Tonsil Trouble from Season 12 is a standout episode that dives into South Park's signature blend of outrageous comedy and biting social commentary. In this episode, Cartman undergoes a tonsillectomy and ends up contracting HIV due to a mix-up at the hospital. The hilarity ensues as Cartman, in typical fashion, exploits his diagnosis to manipulate the people around him, creating a series of increasingly absurd situations. The episode is a sharp satire on the stigma surrounding HIV and the absurd lengths people go to avoid personal responsibility. The brilliance of Tonsil Trouble lies in its ability to tackle a sensitive topic with humor while still delivering a critical message. Cartman's over-the-top antics and the show's fearless approach to controversial subjects make it both a memorable and provocative entry in the South Park series. The episode perfectly encapsulates South Park's knack for blending humor with social commentary, making it a standout in the show's extensive catalog. Number 8, Black Friday. Black Friday stands out as a hilarious and biting satire on the commercialization of the holiday season. This episode takes South Park's trademark humor and ramps it up to 11 as the boys dive headfirst into the chaos of Black Friday shopping. The episode is a brilliant parody of the frantic consumerism that takes over during the holiday season, complete with over-the-top sales, long lines, and an absurdly competitive shopping culture. The boys' epic quest to get the best deals culminates in a humorous showdown that perfectly captures the madness of this retail frenzy. What makes Black Friday particularly memorable is how it cleverly combines its sharp social commentary with the show's signature absurdity. As the boys' shopping experience spirals into a full-blown adventure, South Park simultaneously critiques the lengths people will go to for material goods. The episode is also notable for its meta approach, featuring hilarious references to pop culture and other South Park episodes. With its mix of smart satire and outrageous comedy, Black Friday is a standout entry in the South Park universe, making it a must-watch for fans of the show. Number 7, AWESOM-O. In the episode AWESOM-O, South Park takes us on a hilarious and unpredictable ride as Butters finds himself at the center of a wild adventure. This episode stands out for its brilliant satire on the world of technology and the absurdity of how people often become so enamored with the latest gadgets and trends. The plot kicks off when Cartman, in a masterstroke of deviousness, disguises himself as a robot named AWESOM-O to learn Butters' secrets. What ensues is a series of comedic misadventures that expose Cartman's shameless manipulation and Butters' unwitting naivety. AWESOM-O is not just a showcase of South Park's signature humor, but also a clever commentary on the lengths people will go to for personal gain and the often ridiculous nature of modern tech culture. The episode shines with its sharp wit and memorable moments, from Cartman's hilariously ineffective robot antics to the unexpected twists that keep the audience laughing. It's a quintessential example of South Park's ability to blend irreverent comedy with insightful social commentary, making it a standout episode in the series' illustrious run. Number 6, The Cissy. The Cissy is a standout episode of South Park that tackles the topic of gender identity with the show's signature blend of satire and humor. when Eric Cartman starts using the girls' bathroom at school by pretending to be transgender. It sparks a hilarious chain of events that exposes the absurdities and social dynamics surrounding the issue. The episode cleverly flips the script on bathroom politics, turning it into a chaotic yet insightful commentary on the lengths people will go to manipulate social systems for their own gain. This episode isn't just a comedy goldmine. It also explores themes of identity and personal freedom with a sharp, irreverent edge. Cartman's antics lead to a series of ridiculous scenarios that question what it truly means to be authentic and how society handles those who defy conventional norms. As with many South Park episodes, the Cissy uses outrageous humor to dissect and critique contemporary issues, making it a memorable entry in the show's vast catalog of cultural commentary. Number 5. Make Love, Not Warcraft. In Make Love, Not Warcraft, South Park dives into the world of MMORPGs with a hilarious and surprisingly insightful episode. The boys become obsessed with a fictional online game, World of Warcraft, but their fun is interrupted when a powerful and grieving player starts ruining the game for everyone. The episode brilliantly satirizes the culture of online gaming and the lengths people will go to for virtual domination. Watching the boys struggle to defeat this unstoppable force, while hilariously paralleling real-life gamer frustrations, makes this episode a standout. Not only does Make Love Not Warcraft showcase South Park's signature irreverent humor, but it also cleverly incorporates real gaming strategies and industry insights. The episode's animation style shifts to mimic the look of the game, immersing viewers in the virtual world alongside the characters. This blend of satire and gaming culture, combined with the iconic scene of the boys' epic battle against the antagonist, makes Make Love Not Warcraft an unforgettable entry in the South Park legacy. Number 4. The Coon. When it comes to the Coon, South Park takes the superhero genre and flips it on its head in true Matt and Trey fashion. This episode introduces the character of the Coon, Cartman's alter ego, as he embarks on a quest for superhero glory. But in classic South Park style, it's not just a parody of comic book tropes. It's a hilarious and biting commentary on the nature of heroism and fame. Cartman's delusions of grandeur lead him to form a superhero team, but his selfishness and scheming quickly turn what should be a noble endeavor into a chaotic mess. The real brilliance of the Coon shines through in its satirical take on the superhero genre, poking fun at everything from the motivations of comic book heroes to the idea of a superhero team-up. Not to mention, the episode introduces the hilarious Coon and Friends, which adds another layer of comedic genius to the show. Cartman's antics and the ensuing chaos bring out the best of South Park's irreverent humor, making the Coon not just a standout episode, but a fan favorite that continues to resonate with viewers. Number 3. Scott Tenorman Must Die. Scott Tenorman Must Die stands out as one of South Park's most legendary episodes, not just for its shockingly dark humor, but for its clever plot twists. This episode is a turning point for Eric Cartman, showcasing his capacity for unrelenting revenge. Cartman's elaborate scheme to get back at Scott Tenorman for a petty prank escalates into a jaw-dropping spectacle of manipulation and cruelty. It's a masterclass in storytelling, blending Cartman's ruthless nature with the series' signature satire and absurdity. The shocking conclusion, involving an unexpectedly grim revelation, has left fans talking and laughing in disbelief ever since. The episode's impact is further amplified by its flawless execution and memorable moments. Cartman's descent into psychotic vengeance is both hilarious and disturbing, revealing the character's depth in a way that few episodes manage. Scott Tenorman Must Die not only delivers on its promise of outrageous comedy, but also pushes the boundaries of what South Park is willing to explore. For anyone who enjoys a blend of dark humor and intricate plotting, this episode is a must-watch that perfectly encapsulates the show's unique ability to shock and entertain. Number 2. Ginger Kids. Ginger Kids is an iconic episode from South Park that takes aim at one of the show's favorite targets, social norms and prejudices. In this unforgettable episode, Eric Cartman creates an uproar in South Park when he starts a campaign against ginger kids, a term used in the episode to describe children with red hair and fair skin. The plot thickens as the gang faces off against a group of ginger kids who refuse to stay silent about their mistreatment, leading to a hilarious yet sharp commentary on bullying and discrimination. The episode is a brilliant satire of how easily people can be swept up in ridiculous and irrational prejudices, reflecting South Park's knack for pushing boundaries while delivering biting social commentary. The humor in Ginger Kids is both outrageous and thought-provoking, capturing the essence of what makes South Park so unique. The episode takes an absurd concept and runs with it, creating a storyline that's both laugh-out-loud funny and surprisingly insightful. Cartman's over-the-top antics and the absurdity of the situation highlight how the show often takes trivial issues and magnifies them to expose deeper truths about human nature. Ginger Kids stands out not just for its memorable jokes and absurdity, but for its clever critique of how society can turn any difference into a reason for conflict. Number 1, Holiday Special. Holiday Special takes the top spot as the best South Park episode, and it's easy to see why. This episode is a masterclass in satire, tackling the controversy surrounding the removal of Christopher Columbus statues. The way it intertwines the absurdity of the town's over-the-top reactions with Randy's obsession with his heritage creates a narrative that's as hilarious as it is thought-provoking. Randy's relentless pursuit to prove his Native American ancestry to avoid feeling guilty is both ridiculous and a brilliant commentary on the performative nature of modern-day activism. The episode doesn't just push boundaries, it obliterates them, making you laugh while forcing you to think about the complexities of history and identity. But what truly cements Holiday Special as the number 1 episode is its fearless approach to social commentary. South Park has always been about holding a mirror up to society, and this episode does that with razor-sharp wit. The mix of biting humor with the timely subject matter makes it a standout in the series. Plus, Randy Marsh's antics have never been more unhinged, giving fans a perfect blend of the absurd and the insightful. This episode isn't just funny, it's a reflection of how ridiculous things can get when people lose sight of the bigger picture, all wrapped up in that signature South Park style that never fails to deliver. What a wild ride through the top 10 South Park episodes. Each of these episodes brings its own unique brand of humor and satire, perfectly capturing the essence of what makes South Park so legendary. For a deeper dive into the genius behind South Park, check out our biography on Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the program creators of South Park.